Today we're going to be looking at a film called Tron. Tron was released in 1982 and is about a man named Flynn who enters the world of the mainframe. Flynn's games and work has been stolen by someone else, and now Flynn is proof of this. However, there is an AI Master Control Program, or MCP, that controls the world inside of the mainframe and is able to bring Flynn inside. By this point of the film, I find myself completely lost. The dialogue was soft, while everything was fast-paced, and the characters seem so bland that you really don't care about them. By the time Flynn enters the mainframe, you're thinking, well, what exactly did I miss? How did I get to this point? But, whatever. Anyways, we are then introduced to how this world looks like. The inhabitants of this world are programs, and the humans are known as users. The programs carry around with them disks of data that pertain to them, and is very much needed for survival. In this world, the programs are forced to play a series of games for some reason. I still can't figure out why, but they're forced to play them. And we meet Sark, the assistant to the MCP. These games are just awesome. Not only is it pretty cool how the world looks like, but it's impressive to see how these games work. They have a basic objective, and like most classic games, can get difficult if you lack the skills. The most popular of the games, I think, are the light cycle matches. Watching this film back then must have been really stunning to look at, despite the lack of interest in the first part. But really, by this part, you just really don't care what's going on in the plot. Seeing film playing these games and learning how they work is just amazing to look at. Anyways, one of Flynn's friends who helped them earlier has a program named Tron, who is also a prisoner with Flynn, and together they make an escape. It's a little sad because, like I said, I want to see more of these games. I don't even know why Flynn is in this place, but whatever. Flynn finds out because he is a user, not a program, he can have an effect on this world, or in other words, he can manipulate it. So Tron and Flynn go back and meet up with some guardian who tells them how to destroy the MCP, and Flynn can talk to Tron's creator. They also begin to travel with another program named Yori, is that right? And they board a train. Okay, so it's called a solar sailor simulation, but it's a train. The explanations of this film doesn't make sense, and neither do mine, so it's a train that rides on light. Deal with it. The climax is a little, lacking, obviously. Sark comes in, they fight, and Tron and he battles, which, by the way, isn't as cool or epic as it sounds. And then it's off to defeat the MCP, which creates a shield, and Flynn distracts it, and Tron does the finishing move, thus destroying it and Sark. Kablam, finished. Flynn goes back into the real world and he gets his proof, and Flynn becomes a new executive of Ecom, which is what he wanted all along. So that was pretty fast, right? Well, because it is. This film just keeps going and it makes no stops or any sayings for its explanations, which is a big deal. You have to watch it more than once to understand it, but no way you'll get what it means in the first time, unless you take a visit to the internet. There's a lot of moments where you think, well, what was the point of that? Or what does that scene have to do with anything? Or what did they say? The beginning is laggy and dull, and then it rises into excitement and adventure with the games. Then all you know is they have to destroy the MCP, and for what? To get proof of plagiarism? Couldn't they have just implanted a virus, named it Tron, have an awesome movie about a virus destroying programs in a warrior fashion and look amazingly epic? Trojan warrior, Trojan, Tron, whatever. Regardless, it is what it is, and for what it is okay. Wait, what? Granted, it's not the best movie, but by far it's not the worst movie either. It has its moments, and it really does look great. The ideas were creative and imaginative, and it's interesting to think that that sort of thing goes on in a fictional kind of way. There's this empty feeling to it though, and that's the best way I can describe it. It's not bad or horrible again, but it is missing a lot of detail and information that's vital to the plot. As far as the music goes, at least, it's decent. It doesn't add anything, but it is fitting to the atmosphere of the whole cyber world. All in all, I give this film a 7 out of 10.